Welcome to our board meeting, this public information or question and answer meeting tonight with the board. We are glad to see you here, and we'll begin by having, if you'll stand, we'll do Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. This meeting tonight is for citizen participation. Citizens can speak in favor or against the bond. Each citizen will have 3 minutes to share their information or reasons, whatever. This is not a question and answer meeting. We would ask that you come down to this mic and state your name and your full name, and we'll just start it. It's for the board to hear your feelings, and so whoever wants to start, you can come down and please speak your name, full name to us. Thank you.
I'll be the lead off hitter.
Sounds good.
My name's Jerry Holmes, and first of all, want to commend the board and superintendent for moving forward with this. There's only one reason not to build a new building, and that's because we don't want higher taxes. You don't, we don't. But there are too many other reasons why we need to. Safety's the first reason. We all know, and some may know in here, that the roof system in this building is way too heavy for the walls because it's unreinforced. And I don't think any of you want to roll the dice and hope for last 50 year statistics that say that we probably won't have an earthquake. In the recent year, there's been one in Wasatch and one in Duchesne County, so I think that's reason enough to believe that our turn's coming. It's just a matter of when. Secondly, the building is worn out and has cost us a lot of money over the past several years. It has become very inefficient, and we're dumping a lot of money into this. It needs a whole new roof, and to do that would cost a lot of money that would only last for however many years it will be before this building's condemned. I don't believe that it would pass a safety inspection right now based on the code. Some might say, well, let's do a retrofit and we'll do modulars. I don't know anybody in this room or in this school district that would want their kid who's in high school, especially a senior, to have their last year of high school in a modular. We know there's growth potential, and none of us know for sure when and how that's going to take place and how quickly, but I can tell you that there's maybe one classroom, counting this building and the west wing, where there's one classroom available. And if we have growth, you have to have a room for almost every subject area. So those rooms are not here. Most of all, the reason to do it is because it's right for kids. And I applaud you for moving forward. You're going to face the scrutiny of it all, and I applaud you because you are standing for all kids. Some of you, your kids won't even benefit from it because they're gone, or your grandkids are living somewhere else. But I applaud you for moving forward with a much-needed building. It just has to happen. Thank you.
believe I'm doing this. I just want to say ditto to Coach Holmes. But anyway, my husband Jerry, I'm Karen Pace. My husband Jerry and I have been to every meeting that the board has called about the new school bond, all but one. And this auditorium should be full of parents, grandparents, and concerned citizens who want to do what's right. But it's always been under 50 people, wow, a lot less than that, who seem concerned. We need the new school for the safety and the up-to-date learning techniques. No one wants another tax bill, but we owe it to the next generation of students. North Summit purchased the ground several years ago, and if we had to buy that ground now, I'm sure it would be several millions more. I'm sure every year that we put this off, it will be more expensive. How can we not vote for this bond? If we don't vote for this bond, what do you think will happen? I think our school board will be forced to make a hard decision. Can't read my writing. And the bond, anyway, which I'm sure will be a higher interest rate as been indicated at prior meetings. I will be voting for this bond, and the board needs to be commended for all their hard work that they have put in. Thank you.
My only question is, I work in the construction industry, and so how did you settle on $121 million? Did you have an EPC, a consultant that's given you that number, and a design has been proposed, and somebody, somewhere you guys have looked at it and said, yes, this meets our needs? And is there contingency built into that money? So that answers my biggest questions, right? I just was curious how you settled on that value, because it is a large sum. And the people in the community that look at that sum and $800, additional per year on their taxes when the county hasn't done us any favors lately, right? They're playing their own ball game, especially in Eastern Summit County, and everybody in here is aware of that. They remind you every November, right? But has there ever been, and I believe that there has, right? But I'm just asking, has any other fundraising efforts been proposed, whether it be community block grants or this area of Utah has the lowest sales tax rate in Utah, right? At 7.25 still, when a lot of Salt Lake Valley and stuff is 8.25. Has there ever been a proposal from the board to ask the city or the county to increase the sales tax in this area?
I understand that you came in later before we started the meeting.
Yes, sir.
And this is not a question and answer
Okay. Yeah, well, like I say, I'm a little late to the party in coming. You know, and I'm asking these questions because I would like to advocate for it. And then realizing that there's a very small window of time to try to advocate to other people in the community. As I mentioned, I believe that it should have went through the last time, right? So that's really all I had. I don't have any wisdom to share. Just a few questions so that I can get on board and help others understand. I was with you. I'm a little bit disappointed in the amount of people that you had show up.